We're now live.
Good morning. Welcome to the Carroll County Commissioners meeting for Monday, March 28th, 2022. Please stand and recite the Pledge of Allegiance with me. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We have the roll call, please.
Commissioner Workner,
Here.
Commissioner Oler,
Here.
Commissioner Madransky.
Here. Certification by the clerk.
I, Melissa N. Shar Clerk, certify that the entire recording of the proceedings at the prior meetings are captured completely and accurately in the electronic record and are available at the office.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Entertain a motion to approve the summary and recording of minutes from prior meetings.
Move to approve. Second.
First and second, those in favor say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Motion to approve the appropriations.
Move to approve. Second.
First and second, those in favor say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Motion to approve appropriation amendments.
Move to approve the amendments. I'll second that.
First and second, those in favor say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Today's bills total $35,853.32. Include bills without prior authorization. Entertain a motion.
Move to pay the bills. Second.
First, second, any discussion? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Entertain a motion to pay the bills without prior authorization.
So moved. Second.
With first and second, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Okay, the dog warden report today. Cason Leggett, dog warden, filed his report for the week of March 20th, 2022 to March 26th, 2022, showing 3 dogs impounded, 2 adopted out, 0 redeemed, 0 euthanized, 1 citation for no license, and 1 citation for running at large. Entertain a motion to appoint Rachel Rinkus to the Eastern Ohio Child Abuse and Child Neglect Regional Prevention Council for a term of 2 years, effective March 28th, 2022 through March 27th, 2024.
Move to approve. Second.
First and second, any discussion? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Before us, we have an agreement, a motion to approve a contract with the Chillicothe Telephone Company, also known as Horizon, for moving the public safety answering point PSAP service and maintenance for the term of 5 years, beginning the date of services online in the amount of $750 per month, and authorize Commissioner Workner to sign same.
So moved.
I'll second. Any discussion?
This would be the move of the secondary PSAP that's been discussed here in recent weeks to support that move.
Those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. This is for Commissioner Workner to sign. Motion to approve a special hauling permit to RTM Transport LLC for hauling over Caddy Road, County Road 52, and Antigua Road, County Road 11 in Monroe Township. $50,000 bond has been provided as required by Brian J. Wise, Carroll County Engineer.
Move to approve. Second.
First and second, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Motion to approve a special hauling permit to Shanklin Transport for hauling over April Road, County Road 13 in Fox Township. A $50,000 bond has been provided as required by Brian J. Wise, County Engineer.
Move to approve. Second.
First and second, any discussion? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Motion to accept the bid of ABC Soil LLC for soil evaluation under the 2022 Water Pollution Control Loan Fund, WPCLF Project E, and to issue a notice of award regarding same.
So moved. Second.
First and second, Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Motion to accept the bid of M. Griffiths Design and Service and the bid of Hammond Tree and Associates LTD under the 2022 Water Pollution Control Loan Fund, WPCLF Project E, and issue notice of award regarding same.
Move to approve.
Second.
First and second, any discussion? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
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 Aye, motion carries. Motion to accept request for proposals up to and opened at 9:30 a.m. on April 14th, 2022 in the Commissioner's Office for the 2022 Water Pollution Control Loan Fund. Proposals are being accepted for test hole excavators.
Move to approve.
Second.
First and second, any discussion? Hearing none, those in favor say aye. Aye, motion carries. Before us, we have Robert McKim, resident, to provide a scanner update and amateur radio update. Mr. McKim, you have the floor. Whatever you feel comfortable with.
Well, I just want, I'll just sit there. I just want to give you an update. I know I talked to you before about this. This is a scanner that I recently purchased. It's a digital scanner. Basically, it's like a computer. I found out. See, there's a chip in here, and like a SD card actually, mini SD card. And everything that's on this scanner comes from what's called the Sentinel program by Unidan, and the Sentinel program gets their information from radio reference. And if it's not updated, basically, I got what I got. You know what I mean? It's just still with with all the new marks, radio frequencies that's being added to it. From what I'm being told is if someone doesn't take that information from radio reference and transfers it to the Sentinel program so I can then download it to update the SD card, I got what I got. And it's just, it's all this new digital stuff that's so complicated and it's ridiculous, especially with this one here. Now the mobile, from what I understand, the mobile, if you can also use for base, which I have a GoFundMe for to try to get, it's a little different. And plus I can keep it running 24/7. Where this here, the batteries, after so long time, I have to charge them up for 16 hours, and for 16 hours I'm without any radio communication on this. I still have my 800 megahertz scanner that I listen to as well, but whenever they go over to paging on the marks, I'll probably lose that listening, hearing what's being paged out, or it fires and accidents. And it just seems like they're trying to push organizations like mine out of the public safety and public service. It's just not what it used to be. and I'm not too happy, and it's just been kind of, frustrating thing here, because I'm passionate about radio communications, especially in times of emergencies. Like I'm an amateur radio operator. This is my handheld amateur radio here that I brought with me. 2 meter, where I can talk on the local repeater. I'm currently the president of the Carroll Amateur Radio Society. And like last week when we had the severe weather week, they canceled the tornado drills. I've been seeing some things on the internet where some service departments do have amateur radio operators, and they went on during that last Wednesday, and called up what they call a weather net on the radio, on ham radio. Wayne County did that. was watching that on Facebook. I'm like, well, why can't I be everywhere, And so that amateur radio operators like myself, like recently, we had that tornado came through Carroll, and I was watching the weather because I'm also an advanced Skyward storm spotter, so I always watch the weather. I have my own weather page now on Facebook and Twitter. I'm also a weather ambassador for the National Weather Service, so there's a lot of things I do to serve the public. As an amateur radio operator, Skyward storm spotter, weather police scanner, my own personal organization. There you have community awareness and emergency response, security radio patrol. And it's just getting harder and harder when you can't hear what's going on, when you need to know what's going on to serve the public and let them know. Like there's a Carroll County scanner page on Facebook, which I'm just a reporter for. I'm not the owner of it. I'm not the admin. I'm just report on there of fires and accidents. Plus, if there's any road closures, things of that nature. And I have a GoFundMe to try to get another scanner. That mobile base, right now, it's only $5. Someone donated. I need like 600, give or take. Because they run about $400 to $500. Even this one here was like 400 something.
How many amateur radio operators are there in Carroll County? Or how many people?
There was Barry Hicks. He was very active. He was also the emergency coordinator. He's also on the plan for Carroll County as well, the emergency plan for Carroll County. There's Larry. There's a few others. But some passed away. They're what they're called silent keys. So we kind of dwindled because of the ones that passed away.
How many members are part of your association for that? That you're the president of?
My organization, the amateur radio.
The one you're the president of, the amateur radio.
There was about locally a handful of more.
Okay.
There's not a lot. It was, like I said, a lot of them had passed away. I became the president because I was vice president and the president had recently passed away. And it's just trying to get young blood or newer people to become amateur radio operators. It's not. It's hard. It's hard. And we try to encourage public safety, like police, fire. Everybody to be trained as well. There's other counties that they're trained and there's been in the past when I became a Skyward storm spotter. I mean, they came out of the woodwork. Police officers, firefighters, everybody was getting trained to become Skyward storm spotters and amateur radio operators.
Anybody have any questions or comments for Mr. McKim?
None.
The media?
No, sir, thank you.
We appreciate you coming in and telling us about your stuff today. Is there a clerk's report for today?
Yes, I have a couple of things here today. First of all, just want to give you all an update on the course of meeting I attended on Friday. They provided some highlights of changes for this coming year, including changes to its loss control incentive program. Changes include elected officials and department leaders attending a 2-hour training titled How to Avoid Claims Based on Human Resources Case Studies. Other changes include reviewing and updating personnel policy manual, provide a copy of our cyber incident response policy protocol, and also all of our defensive driving classes will now be in person, whereas last year, the year before, they were all done virtual, well, blended as well too. I'm going to work with Corsa. I'm going to go ahead and get those meetings scheduled for our elected officials and for our department leaders, then also our defensive driving courses as well, get those scheduled. We typically do those twice a year, once in the spring, once in the fall. And second of all, I just want to give you an update. On Saturday, I attended the Carroll County Township Trustees meeting. There, I provided an update on the Commissioner's Office of different things we have going, including our demolition and site revitalization program, our brownfield restoration program, and also our broadband expansion that we have going on in the county. Just let them know that we've got some different projects going on in each of their townships, and they'll probably be hearing more from us soon on each of those different projects. Got some really good response. I've talked to a couple of trustees who are interested in some of those programs, so we'll be working with them here. And those items I have for you guys today.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Any questions for Ron? Commissioner Workner, you have anything for the good of the order?
This Wednesday, we'll have a meeting with EMA and members of the airport, the President of the Airport Authority Board. And we're going to be discussing issues regarding the zoning.
Commissioner Owen?
Not at this time.
Tomorrow I'll be traveling to, I think it's Coshocton for an Omega meeting. I should learn more about the opioid Region 11 group that we're joining during that meeting. Also, looks like we're planning a Omega meeting in May in Carroll County. So we're kind of working on a venue for that with Omega. They reached out to me. I gave them a list of a couple places. So we're supposed to go view one place today to see if it'll work this afternoon. So that's in the works.
So, McJazz meeting tomorrow also?
Yeah, we have a joint board meeting tomorrow with Jazz. I will be attending since I chair the joint board.
I'll be attending also, and we know you'll be at the Omega.
Right. So 11 o'clock today, we have a viewing of the proposed vacation of an unnamed alley between lot 16 and lot 17 in Sunset Valley, number 6. We will be ending the live stream here. We'll not be broadcasting from down there, but we will do what is required by the ORC to view the alleyway, and there will be audio and minutes taken. Clerk Melissa Shaw will be joining us for the viewing. If there's nothing else at this time, I'd ask for a temporary recess until 11 a.m. at Sunset Valley, where we will adjourn from down there for the meeting.
Recess until 11 a.m. Sunset Valley.
First,
Second.
all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. We're currently temporarily recessed.